Your foundation, and I say, hey, yo, just let it go. Your struggles won't remain, and I say, hey, yo, we're holding hope and wake up yesterday. So hold on to me, hold on to me.
Sup, my dude? Dylan, welcome to the stream, man. Holy crap, so early in, bro. Not missing a game, man, as usual. Thanks. Easy ads, boys. We have T1. We will also have another series later as well. LGD International against Team Oracle. So quite a number of good games, and it's very early on as well. So pretty hyped. Pretty hyped. Fnatic versus Boom ID as well. Later on we have 5 hours. Yeah, this is also another hype game here, man. It's still just group stage, but man, this is gonna be awesome, bro. Okay, game is about to start here. Game is on the way, boys. Let's go, we have it. Draft begins, boys.
It's Radiant's turn to bat.
Alright. Let's focus out on the game. DK getting banned has been a very hot pick here nowadays.
What's Radiant's ban plan anyway?
By the way, for those who just tune in, this is upper bracket round 1. This is actually Dota C Invitation playoff ready. So this is going to be a BO3 series where T1 is going to go up against Cignal Ultra here.
Ten seconds.
In your dream for X Freedom. Is this a new player
5
here?
seconds. It's Diet.
I mean, it used to be Joe Cam, right?
What's Radiant's ban plan anyway?
See how it goes. Oracle and Lone Druid has been taken off. I mean, Lone Druid has been pretty standard ban here on T1, as it's one of Miracle's signature hero, right?
Just who will dire ban?
Understandable ban. Ricky is going to be taken off next.
Ten seconds. It's Radiant's turn to ban.
Timbersaw going to be taken off. Still a number of good heroes that it's online here. I think Kotal,
10 seconds.
Shadow Demon as well. Like a lot of great picks that are still definitely
5
available
seconds.
for both teams to grab.
It's Dire's.
Mars is going to be taken off next.
It's Radiant's turn to pick.
Lycan is going to be taken off. Okay, let's see what T1 is going to go for here. X Freedom. It's X Freedom Jocam though, honestly. I don't think it is, right? But it looks like there's a T1 in front there. So it's not even like a stand-in.
It's Dire's turn to pick.
Clockwork is going to be taken off. Most likely going to be played as position 4, where Paulson is gonna just take up this hero and annoy the hell out of Cignal and Ultron, most likely.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds.
Second pick of the game. I think there will be a certain heroes that would be a good counter against Clockwork, right? Not even just a certain heroes, but I feel like the itemizations on the heroes, like for example 4-star heroes, will be very ideal against a Clockwork here. For example, supports that are great are probably like Mirana, you know, those heroes that can just probably get leap away and not get threatened off by Clockwork's battery assault and his cock, right? So it's just, you know, heroes and heroes that can itemize, that can play well with the Clockwork here, I think would be something that Cignal Ultra can start to think about. Ember Spirit is gonna come in next, which is generally a decent hero, I would say, against Clockwork, and I mean that also suits the style of Cignal Ultra, right? I mean it's a comfort pick that can in a way counter Clockwork as well. And the next hero, it's pretty obvious here too, you know, the dive by Phoenix. It's definitely gonna take some sort of pressure off from the Clockwork's threat here. Even though Phoenix do have the Inquisitor's dive, but the assault, the battery assault needs to be timed nicely to actually stop him off from using the Inquisitor's dive as well. So there is definitely still a challenge, but I think you would be fine with it, you know, rather than picking a support slide, for example Earthshaker, AA, right? Like those kind of heroes are just literally gonna be you know, a clear victim to the position for Clockwork here. Looks like T1 is actually gonna pick off Morphling. Very comfort pick, right? I mean, it's just Miracle's hero in general. It's a great draft overall here. I mean, starting off pretty well, and Ember Spirit generally, it's not a huge burst, right? It's not a huge burst hero that it's a huge counter for Morphling. And I think after just looking at this lineup for now, right, I could already see Ember Spirit most likely going for the Spirit Wrestle here. Like this Spirit Wrestle build, it's a huge counter for Morphling though. I genuinely feel like, you know, this item, it's a must now, you know. It's just like when you're going against Alchemist as well. It's like Spirit Wrestle is a must for Morphling and for Alchemist here. Cignal Ultra looking to drop off their third pick, no?
It's Radiant's turn to pick.
Ancient Apparition. I was just talking about how how this hero is gonna get countered by Clockwork here, and we do see it coming out on the stage now.
10 seconds.
I still think it's decent, right?
5
I mean,
seconds.
generally you want to counter off Morphling here, right? The big threat, right? The big threat of T1 in general right now from the draft that we can see is that this Morphling is going to be a huge counter, right? It's going to be a hard carry for T1. You know, he's going to be a hard carry. He's going to be, you know, carrying the most responsibility on T1 here. So if Cignal Ultra could draft heroes that can, in a way, deal with their main carry, right, it's going to put them in a very good position here. So the AA pick, it's, you know, I would say likely to just counter off Morphling, I would say, right? Having the Ice Blast, it's just gonna ensure that Morph is not gonna have a good time shifting his agility into strength here. I'm liking Cignal Ultra's draft for now. I think they are heading the right way here, and Phoenix is most likely going to be played as a position 4 here as well. So
It's Dire's turn to pick.
Enchantress
is going to be taken off by T1 here. Is it going to be an off-lane Enchantress? I think it's very likely the case where 4F can actually play that hero as well. But it's still definitely open for X Freedom to use it as a position 5 here.
10 seconds.
Overall, pretty
5 seconds.
pretty well drafted, I would say, for both teams here. But as I was just saying, I'm liking Cignal Ultra's draft here a little bit. You know, having a Morph opener, it's usually pretty risky, right? Having him taken off this early, it's just gonna get, you know, sort of like countered and draft upon to counter the Morphling here. And do know that Cignal Ultra actually have the last pick here, so they are most likely gonna pick off a mid or a carry for now, since X has been taken off here. Ember Spirit could most likely be played as carry too if Cignal Ultra would wish to do it. But judging by how the game is and how the draft is right now, I feel like Ember Spirit can be played mid, and Cignal Ultra can go for a position 1 last pick here. 45 seconds in, no PL, no Monkey King as well. So I think this is pretty much assurance that Ember Spirit is most likely going to go mid now. And I think T1 would have a very clear idea on that too. And they will most likely drop off you know, a hero that can counter Ember Spirit in mid very hard for In Your Dream here. 10 more seconds for T1.
Just who will Dire ban?
Void Spirit. Alright. So it's a Void Spirit in your dream here against the Ember Spirit. Not a massive counter, I would say. I think if both players, you know, at a high level, right, it's just going to be a, I would say, a fair trade in general for both of the spirit heroes here.
5 seconds.
So it's looking like last pick 4F hero maybe. CORSAIR Warrior is going to be taken away. They're still afraid, right? They're very afraid of heroes that can really counter Ember Spirit here. I think it's pretty clear that most likely In Your Dream is going to play this Void Spirit, right? One last final ban here for T1
10 seconds.
before they head over to the final pick for them. Alright, what hero can be good for Cignal Ultra here, guys? I think it's going to be massive though. I do feel like Faceless Void, is Faceless Void Oh, VENTUS got banned. Is Slug alright? Slug against Clockwork. I think Slug it's decent. It's a decent choice.
10 seconds.
Naga Siren. Naga Siren could be decent as well, I
Dire's
feel.
pick now.
Weaver. So I think it's most likely a 4F Weaver here, right? 4F Weaver, I would assume. And Cignal Ultra just have to have a solid carry pick here. I genuinely think Slug Naga Siren could be. I think Naga Siren will be very good, to be
10
honest.
seconds.
Slug not too much because
5
you have to think of the core to core matchup as well, right? It looks like they're actually gonna go for the AM here. Let's look at this lineup here for now. I bet going after the AM, it kind of secures them the late game, but I don't really know if they will be given the late game. You know, that's the thing, right? If with Morphling, if Morphling is gonna have a good start, right, the game could be over in like 25 to 30 minutes here, or not, maybe not even over, but will be, you know, shoved right into Cignal Ultra's face, right, where they are just gonna snowball the game and stuff. So, well, there you have it, guys. There goes the draft. Cignal Ultra versus T1, and for those who just tune in, this is
10
actually the
seconds.
playoff ready for the Southeast Asia Dota 2
5
Invitational.
seconds.
Upper bracket round 1, so pretty excited. You know, it's the first day of the series, and we all do know that this is definitely gonna be you know, all on favor of T1, right? They were having a splendid performance in the group stage. They were winning most of the games in this C Dota Invitational 2020 here, so only dropping a game to impunity throughout the group stage, and they literally won against all the other C teams as well. So they are looking like a favorites here, but draft wise, I do feel that I don't really know about this AM pick though. Honestly, I think it kind of secures Cignal Ultra's late game in a way, but I just feel like they could have drafted a better position 1. And I genuinely don't really like having AM, you know, just farming the whole game, and just, you know, I do feel like Morphling at the end of the day is gonna be able to, you know, have a great matchup against AM as well, right? As compared to maybe Naga Siren and all, like those kind of heroes are, I feel way stronger against the Morphling too. But as it stands, we'll see how it goes. It's definitely going to be an interesting series here. As I was saying, 4F is actually going to go for the Viva position 3 as well.
Already made
So
up my mind, and it isn't good.
pretty exciting here, I'll say in general. Chantress is actually going to head over to top to help him out. Morphling starting off with cute items as well. Discord problem for Cignal Ultra. AM, guys. AM. Is he gonna have a good time or not? You know, like, is he gonna have a good time in the lane? You know, that's something that I have to be thinking about as well, right? He's gonna lane against an Enchantress, and he's gonna lane against a Weaver off lane, which they are actually well aware that 4F is going to play that hero, right? So I just feel like Cignal Ultra is gonna have a hard time if AM is not gonna come online that quick, right? I mean, they do have Ember Spree, they do have Axe that it's, you know, in a way gonna be able to create the space for him, but they are gonna carry a lot of weight, right? A lot of responsibility and weight to have a good start and snowball to ensure that maybe AM can bounce back from the game. And let's see if it's gonna work out though. I really feel like this is going to be very interesting. Both, although I have to agree, both sides has you know, in a way a very hard carry kind of heroes here. Morphling laning up against these AM here. I do feel like Morphling could be pretty scary, right? When it comes to 30 to 40 minutes in, you know. But when it comes to the super late game, I do feel that Cignal Ultra might still stand a chance, because I mean, you would never want to play against an AM with full slots in like 40 to 50 minutes in. I think this is really gonna favor Cignal Ultra a lot. And as I was just saying, T1 may not be giving Cignal Ultra the opportunity to even go to, you know, 50 minutes mark here. Looking pretty interesting. And Discord issue here, guys, so we will just chill for a bit. Wait, Discord, sorry. For those new viewers who are here, I will be casting the following series as well, where LGD International is actually going to face off against Team Oracle, and to follow up with that series, we will be casting the ESL 1 Birmingham C, where Fnatic is actually facing up against Boom ID as well. So please do drop a subscribe if you are new here, to stay notified when I go live, and cast out these great tournaments here. And I would say later of the night, there will definitely still be more games up, right, where the OGA Dota paid as well, you know. It's going to be a lot of games going on, man. I'm super pumped about this. Back into T1 and Cignal Ultra. Oh my god, Discord issues, boys. Let's have a quick look into their rankings here, guys. 4F, rank 20 for now. I'm pretty sure In Your Dream is the highest among all here. 605. Boosted DBL standard player. Okay. Miracle is 173 actually. Oh. In Your Dream it's rank number 3, and there you have it. Go and ready, and we do have the game now. Super pumped here, guys.
Expected? Tell me someone saw that.
AM is gonna complete off a very standard item here, and as I was just saying, Viva having the Blightstone, I think it's pretty standard, right? Just trying to ensure the harassment is ongoing against this AM and Ancient Apparition here. Are you even trying?
Magic is
I'm not even kidding, man. Look at the movement speed for Ancient Reparation, 285, and Clockwork is 360, guy. I think honestly this is gonna be a rough game though, if you ask me. Like, he's gonna really have a rough time, I feel, for Ancient Reparation here if he actually walks up to top here. He's most likely gonna walk up to top. But, I think T1 is gonna have a very good time in top here. Alright. Let's go. What's Paulison's rank? Actually 69. Alright. Let's go, boys. Miracle having the attribute shift ready, which is pretty normal here, and Sentry to block it out. All eyes, man, really. Oh my god, AM is just gonna chill here alone.
Magic is an abomination.
We could give him 30 days and he still wouldn't be ready to fight.
Why AM, man? Seriously, why AM? I'm feeling so bad for Cignal Ultra already, right? Like how this top lane is gonna be like. I just feel like AM is just gonna really struggle, I would say. America is not gonna even consider contesting the runes here. It's just gonna chill at bottom to try to block up the creeps already, which Cignal Ultra is most likely gonna do the same here, where X is just gonna hit all the way down to block out the creep. So it is going to be indeed the AA heading up to top. We have 4F and Paulson just really showing dominance, right? I mean, they can just chill here, and yeah, it is going to be a tri-lane top for T1 here, guys. So as I was just saying, Paulson and 4F alone is going to be a huge problem for Abed already, and it looks like it's going to be even worse now. Oh, what a great double deny there, and the pressure onto Grims, it's already started, guys. Battery assault is gonna land on the creeps for now. 360 movement speeds here, guys. As I was just saying, it's gonna give him a very good time here on the top lane, and AA is not gonna be able to do too much, I feel. X Freedom is just gonna rotate over back to bottom. Quick look into the mid matchup here. Phoenix is actually gonna got Dolph upon here. Miracle is actually gonna get second last hit here, as X Freedom is actually gonna finish off Phoenix. He does have the oh, he doesn't have his Incurse dive yet. That was the reason why he would actually die off here. Fire Spirit is not gonna be able to save you up. He will indeed be going down here. So, pretty good start for T1, and I don't know, man. I just don't know how this lane is gonna turn out for them in a way, and I'm pretty sure T1 is gonna have a decent time in the lanes, and that would transit into a huge snowball along the way as well. Your dream is just gonna tick off all the CS here, and he's very close to getting his bottom here. Radiant is actually gonna get the wave pull off here by the anti-mage. Surprisingly, he's actually gonna put a wave band down to the backpack here to ensure that he's he almost got the CS there, but it turns out it's not gonna be the case here. I think the whole strat is that he's actually gonna put the wave band down so that he could, you know, roughly predict the CS here. Turns out it's not going to be the case as well. Miracle is actually going to get a very big kill here onto X. Oh, this is looking bad, guys. I mean, top is looking decent as well, right? I just feel like both of the silence for T1 is looking pretty solid, if you ask me. And especially if Miracle is actually going to have a good time here, this is actually going to be very bad for them. And Miracle just actually missed the last hit there, so very interesting. In your dream, having a pretty fair CS score here for both of the mid lineup, 19-2 and 18-5 White Spirit. So games looking pretty even, as I was just saying, right? It's not a huge counter when White Spirit was picked here, but it looks like White Spirit is actually going to try to harass him off here, but he will be okay, as the bounty is the border is actually here as well. So it's going to reach 4 minutes already now, so this is looking to be a very hot contested power runes here. It looks like JMC is actually not going to be able to get it, and he might actually sacrifice his life off here. Is it going to be enough though? Paulson does not have his rocket flare yet, but it's actually not even needed, as oh my god, In Your Dream is actually in a way gonna solo kill the Ember Spirit without the assistance of Paulson there. Slightly unfortunate there for him, as he actually got the Aether Random off as he was trying to go for the bottom rune. Turns out it's gonna look very good here for T1 already. I have to say, this is already the case, right, as we were saying in the draft earlier, that they are actually going to have a good time with the heroes that have been drafted here. Paulson is actually going to pressure off AA here. Paulson needs to be slightly careful here though. He's actually got stunned already, and it's not going to be the case, as 4F is still there for the constant harass. Oh my god, last freaking hit. He's actually going to live. If AM dies here, this is going to be very bad, man. I have to say. 5 minutes in. 4-0 kill scores now. I mean, I'm not too surprised if T1 is just going to go for the first 10 kills here. Having a great start, and I don't see how Cignal Ultra is going to be able to come back, right? Just that easily. When it comes to the laning stage, I bet it's one more hit away here. 4F needs to be careful here though. He actually would die off. Very weird play there. He knew that he's actually going to get stunned off already by the cold feet here. It turns out he just wants to chill a little bit more, and he's actually going to get harassed by the creeps and the hero as well, and he's actually going to die off here. X is actually having a very good time here. I'm pretty surprised that there's actually no contest here going on, and it looks like they will be in for now. Battery Assault is coming in, and I think X is actually going to die this time. Yep, he is actually all by himself here, so he will die off as the rotation from Paulson is proven to be enough to take off the X here. Forest is gonna have a good time, right? He's just gonna keep harassing anti-mage here, and anti-mage very likely so is just gonna get one more Ring of Hell, you know, on top of the Ring of Taras here. So it's just gonna ensure that the sustainability is there for him to stay at top, to ensure that he can farm up and probably, you know, carry off Cignal Ultra here, which he will definitely be carrying a lot of weight. And responsibilities and eyes are all on him now. And Paulson is actually going to try to get off Wayne here. The Power Cox is actually not going to land on X, as X is most likely going to be fired here. Anchor's dive, it's actually going to hit on the assault battery, guys. So another great kill here, giving on to the position 1 of T1 here. Miracle having a very good start now, and he's actually going to go for the Morbid Blast here, which is looking very great here. And now it looks like In Your Dream is actually going to get off Amber Spirit as well. Game's looking pretty concerning now, guys, for Cignal Ultra here. All 3 lanes, I would say it's doing pretty well, I would say, right? 4F not having the kills, but he's having the CS and he's having the time, right, to just farm up and just constantly harass the AM here.
Are you even trying?
Yeah, he is. So she's gonna man fight against the AM here. Looks like it's not gonna be the case, as his Mana Void is actually online. So 4F needs to be slightly careful with how he's playing here, as his mana is actually not there anymore. And oh, In Your Dream, it's actually gonna give him the regeneration rune here. Oh my god, he's gonna secure him the Ember Spirit. Does have his Ember Remnant here. He actually didn't pop up any Fire Remnant here, guys. Oh, this is
Jex thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall.
pretty surprising there, and Ward is actually Radiant's Ward here, so he has no idea that 4F actually rotated to mid too. Also, it's actually gonna get harassed. Looks like they're actually gonna try to get the Ancient Aspiration here, and he's just gonna instantly use off his time lapse here, as he knows that he's not gonna be able to kill off the AA here, as he's actually very near the tower as well. X Freedom is actually gonna rotate top as well, as Phoenix is actually here at top. I would say just trying to secure anti-mage farm, right? I think all eyes are really on AM, man, and looks like they are not gonna contest this X anymore, guys. They're just gonna leave him at bottom to just farm up the creeps, it seems. Miracle is gonna start off the X here with the Adaptive Strength form here, and he actually does have it ready again, and he's most likely gonna use it, and it is going to be the case. X, what on earth are you doing, bro? You need to be careful, man. Miracle might just be able to kill you off here, and it looks like it's not going to be the case. He does not have enough mana here. I felt like he should have waited up for the waveform though. That might be a kill there, to be honest, if the waveform is actually there. Okay. Very interesting play there by Miracle. As it stands, it's still 1 kill lead. 8-1 kill score. Phoenix is only level 4 here. Oh my god. And the same goes to X-Freedom actually. Yeah. Let's see who's gonna have the tome here. I think most likely gonna be Paulson, right? Yeah, Paulson. He's gonna have the hook shot now.
Radiant's getting friendly with Dire's
So
bottom
his
tower.
killing potential and ganking potential has increased in a way. I think they actually spot out X here very clearly, and he's actually gonna whiff. The hook shot there. I don't know if it's going to be enough still, but having the hook shot, you know, landing there will be very crucial for them. And we can see Morphling is actually trying to tank up the damage here as the siege creep is actually at bottom now, so they would actually want to pressure the bottom tower as much as they can. And in the meantime, 4F would actually feed off his career, and X-Freedom will actually die off at top as well. So game's not looking too rough for now. I would say Cignal Ultra definitely picking up a bit when it comes to how this AM is sustaining in the lane and having decent kills and assists here all around. Miracle, just gonna chill out for now. What would be his next item here? I think Manta style looks pretty good here if you ask me. Or the A blast is gonna land on Miracle. Is it going to be enough? I don't think it's most likely gonna be the case. Just look at how scary this is, man. Like, this is without the ice blast, right? And I think he's actually 2 to 3 hits away from dying already. So just imagine in the gang fights, right? In the team fights here, if Miracle would actually get an ice blast, right, this would actually be very, very bad for him here. So AA is definitely a huge counter on the Morphling here. And it turns out Phoenix is going to just pressure up the Morphling here, and it looks like he's actually going to be able to die off, but then the hook shot is actually going to land. I think he's actually going to die here. In your gym is actually pretty nearby as well. No ulti is even needed. Resonant Pulse is actually just going to be enough. It looks like Miracle is actually going to die here. Oh my god, the Ice Blast actually land onto him. And yeah, as I was just saying, right, the Ice Blast is going to be a huge problem here for him. And I think James C is actually going to be okay here. Oh, just barely make it here. The Fire Random is here as well, but Paulson was waiting here as well. So I think very smart choice of him to just TP out here. And I think he will just random back, right? I think he's just trying to wait, right? I think he's just very afraid that there might be people here as well. In your gym is actually going to rotate over to bottom here. It looks like he's going to try to kill off. Paulson actually TP bottom as well. The Berserker's call is actually not going to land here. Paulson is actually going to walk all the way in. I don't know if it's going to be enough, just barely. And it is going to be a first time kill here on to T1. And Phoenix is most likely going to feed off as well. And teammates is actually going to jump in. He's not going to be able to use his mana void here as the battery assault is actually going to cancel his animation here. Abed actually rotated bottom as well, and unfortunately couldn't manage to get a kill here as well. And it looks like he might just be risking his life. Oh my god! Your carry tipping bottom, trying to gank, and actually feeding his life, guys. Not looking great here by Cignal Ultra. It looks like another Ice Blast is going to land, but I don't think it's going to do too much as there will be no one following up the Ice Blast here. And X is actually... Oh, X actually has his dagger already, and surprisingly he actually never went for it. Still very unfortunate here for teammates here, I would say. Like rotating the bottom, right? He actually TP bottom, trying to land off the Mother White onto In Your Dream here. Couldn't make it because of the battery assault, and went straight into the jungle to farm and get caught by 3 heroes here. So massive kills here for T1, right? Let's change back into the network department here. Ember Spirit is actually gonna cut off the clockwork here. Is it gonna be enough though? Urn of Shadow is actually there. The steering chain is not even needed, as if Flame Guard and Slice of Fist is going to be enough for Cignal Ultra to take off Paulus here. Ice Blast is actually gonna hit over the top. It's actually gonna land on In Your Dream. Yep, it is, but they will know there will not be a follow up once again, as X is not in range to actually start off the fight there. Whole fitting the siege trip here, guys. I think this is something that you always have to bear in mind here. Mid tower is always the most important tower of the Dota map, so you will want to take, you know, every chance or every opportunity to try to hold up your tower as much as you can here. So this is what we could see from Cignal Ultra here, and they will actually deny it off instead, as the tower is actually very low already. So great play overall, and Cignal Ultra is actually going to smoke out here. I think this is a very good play. I do feel like this X dagger purchase has not been fully used here, and they are actually going to find X freedom here, and he will not be going after the hero as they actually spot out for him. He's actually going to get Ice Blast here. I don't know if it's going to be enough. The fire random is actually going to hit. He needs one more side of base here, and it is going to be enough, as the Spirit Vessel is there too, so he will be okay. The Supernova is actually not going to land on the side of Cignal as well. I think GMC is actually going to be okay here, as there will not be any detection here to spot out GMC's Invis. Oh my god, he's actually going to walk into the sentry. What? Oh my god, this is a very questionable play. I mean, generally you would not want to go over to this area, right? Because this area is usually where sentries and vaults will be placed. So pretty surprised that GMC actually walked all the way in here, instead of like maybe walking a way down or something like that, or just wait out T1 heroes to walk off before he actually hit over. So slightly questionable play there by GMC. I don't think he needs to actually feed off his life there. But as it stands, net worth wise, guys, it's still very close into the game here. As we could see, all the net worths of all 3 heroes are looking pretty similar here, except for Foref, who is definitely gonna have a slower farm here as compared to the offlaner from Cignal Ultra, the X. Counter Felix is just gonna enable him to farm a lot faster here, and they are actually gonna scout out. Both teams are gonna scout out the movement here on In Your Dream, and I bet it's just gonna TP out here.
Dyer's courier is so dead.
But the courier is actually gonna die off, and he is actually gonna blast off mid here for some reason. He's just gonna use off the Crybaby. I think it's a misclick, most likely a misclick, or you know, unintentional Ice Blast, I would say, right? I mean, it's understandable to actually farm off the wave, but Ember Spirit was actually pretty close to the camp as well, so I think Ember Spirit is most likely the target to farm up the creep here. Your Dream is actually gonna spot out X here. He will not be able to blink off, as the Aiden Random is actually going to be there ready to catch him off, and it is going to be a very easy kill, as X is actually pretty far deep, man. They do have the outpost ready, but the rotations to help him out is going to take 6 seconds to actually arrive here, so looking very good overall for both sides. GMC, alright. It's gonna catch out once again. It is gonna get caught. The Ice Blast is gonna land on Paulus, but Paulus is gonna have enough health to secure the kill and not dying off here as well. Let's have a quick look into the AM's item progression here, guys. Manta style, it's still pretty far away, I would say. He's halfway through the ultimate orb, and then he will be 500 gold away from completing his Mata style here. So he's actually gonna snatch the bounty rune here. Very well played. Much needed, right? 80 gold for each hero here. So this is actually gonna be 400 gold for Cignal try here. Very well done.
Invisibility.
In the meantime, Phoenix is actually gonna get caught by Korath here. I don't know, man. I feel like X needs to make more plays here. I feel like he's playing slightly passive, right? Like as I was saying in the draft, I feel like he needs to be making the space along with Ember Spirit for the anti-mage here. But as I was just saying this, I do feel like T1 could probably make a smoke plays as well, like to try to catch this AM here who has been uncontested for about 17 to 18 minutes into the game already. It looks like there will be an engagement at mid. Hookshot is actually going to land onto A here. I think it's actually going to be fine as the hookshot is actually not going to land on James C here. I think this will be a much better target as well. Foref is most likely going to be fine here. His timeline is actually going to make it. So he will be fine, and I think Phoenix needs to pop up the Supernova here. He's not going to make it, and it looks like this is turning out to be a very bad fight now, as Miracle and In Your Dream will be closing off both kills here and potentially going to pressure the mid tier 2 tower as well.
Radiant just fortified.
I think this is what they should be doing, right? Honestly, you would not want to play up the late game here against this AM, and AM is actually going to get caught. He will be fine most likely as the hook shot is not available for now. And oh my god, is Ember really going to die here? Oh my god. This is looking very bad here, guys, for Cignal Ultra. I think this is a very unnecessary kill there, and for those who don't know why Ember Spirit couldn't random away there is because he actually has his Guardian Scepter ready here by In Your Dream. So this is actually gonna silence him off by oh wait, are they gonna try to catch up? Oh, just barely. The rocket is actually not gonna hit on him. Oh, AM is so close to getting hook shot there, man. It's just out of range, just barely out of the range there. Very well played. All eyes, man. I honestly think all eyes are on to. Oh my god, he's actually gonna land the Ice Blast here. Is it gonna be enough? Waveform is actually going to be there to save him. The level 10 talent here, guys, plus 275 waveform range is actually gonna secure him from actually waving slightly further away from getting the initiation from X here. So pretty good overall, I would say, right? AM is he really needs to carry the game, man. I feel like really all eyes are onto him now. I feel like Ember Spirit and X, they're not doing as expected up until now, I would say, in 23 minutes in. But I feel like they will be fine with this as AM is actually getting all the farms here. X is actually going to get caught here. Most likely going to die off as well. They will not have any save for him, and he's not going to have any defensive item save for him as well. And it looks like In Your Dream is actually pretty far away here, and are they going to actually get off the Supernova pretty easily as well, as the Gemini attack is actually going to finish off the Supernova pretty easy here. So.
Agents of the void.
2 for 0 once again, and
I shall reconsider your
Dire's
work.
top tower has some radiant.
another great fight here by T1. I don't know, man, dude. I was just saying, right, I think X should have just went for a Blade Mill, I guess. Like, having a BKB, is it really gonna do a lot here? I don't know, man. I really don't know. And Ember Spirit is gonna fade again, right? Most likely not gonna be the case. Fire Render is just gonna be enough here, right? He does have 2 more charges, so I think he's going to be perfectly fine here. And yeah, as I was just saying, he needs to be creating the space, right? He needs to be helping out his team here, and I feel like Blade Mill is actually going to be stronger here. Berserker is actually going to be enough, right? It's not going to be. He's actually going to walk out now, and AM is actually going to die here. Oh, this is looking so bad. Why is AM even here? Why is AM even here? Get out the lanes, man. Get out the farms. Push up bottom. Leave the job for your Ember and X, man. Leave it to them, dude. Oh, such a questionable play there. Why would he be here? Why would he be here? honestly, the jungle stack is still ready, right? 3 to 4 stacks, and bottom has like 2 wave like we saw earlier. He could have pressured bottom tower as well. Why, dude? Why do it that way? Tian, Muyen, thanks for the sub, bro. I really do appreciate it. Now he's gonna be responding in 20 seconds, and T1 is gonna get a free roach as well. So.
Give them a drubbing they'll not soon forget.
Are you even trying, indeed, bro? I feel like you should try a bit harder, to be honest. Yeah. I was just saying, all eyes are really on him, right? He needs to be carrying the weight. He is the hard carry for Cignal Ultra. He could not afford to make those kind of mistakes anymore, because I don't know if they would have the time to make any mistakes anymore. But T1 is looking very solid here. It looks like they're actually going to catch off the AM here once again. Hookshot is actually going to land onto AM, and AM is going to die once again, as the Resonant Pulse is actually gonna silence him off for the kill here. Oh my god. Guys, do you want to have a guess onto the win probability here before I press it? Do you guys want to have a guess before I press it? I think it's easily going to be a 90%, 92%, I would say. 92% I would say by T1. 94%, okay, I was close. 2% away. Alright, 94% win rate already. I think it's... I don't know, man. I really don't know. And Phoenix just used Supernova here as well for some reason. It's looking pretty rough, man, I'll say. Right. At the start of the game, even at the laning stage, it has been a huge problem already. We could see, right, that top lane AM is going to have a bad time, and Miracle is actually going to dodge it off using the side of fist into the steering chain here. So I think this is actually going to be a kill here onto X. He has no buyback for 45 seconds here, guys, so they will not be losing their mega creeps yet, as the bottom tower has all the towers ready still. But this is looking pretty rough here, I would say, for the side of Cignal Ultra, and America is just going to continue the plays. I mean, why not, right? You do have an Aegis, and you do have the Arcane Scepter on to the Viva as well, so he's just going to time-lapse Miracle off. To be honest, I'm not going to be too surprised if the GG is going to be called, and it is going to be the case, guys. So game 1 going, I would say, pretty easy here for T1 here. The game all started, right, like I would say the snowball all started from the laning stage, and once Cignal Ultra picked this AM as the off lane here, I already have a bad feelings, right, that this is actually going to have you know, a bad sign here for Cignal Ultra in general. So look at the net worth real quick. I think net worth wise, right, Cignal Ultra has been keeping up, right? I think all 3 of their cores have been farming, and I think this is actually, you know, surprisingly, this is actually a bad play, to be honest, because as I was saying in the draft stage, right, Ember Spirit and X needs to be making the plays for the AM, and I feel like X has not been getting a lot of fights here, and just look at his KDA, man, 0-7 and 1. I felt like he could have participated in the fight a bit earlier, because he actually went for the Blink Dagger as the first item, right? So I felt like he should have went in to fight against you know, T1 lineup with AA and Phoenix here. So I felt like Van could have, you know, make the play slightly earlier, you know, rather than just farming, keeping up the net worth and all. So there you have it. You know, that's it for game 1, guys. So for those who just tune in, this is the upper bracket playoff series for Southeast Asia Dota Invitational 2020 here. So we just finished game 1 where T1 actually won the game convincingly, 30-5, guys. Look at the score. Cignal Ultra couldn't even make it to 10 kills, and as I was just saying, T1 will not allow the game to go into a very late stage, as they have an AM here, and it turns out it is going to be the case. 28 minutes in, the game is over. So we will take a very quick short break here, and once we are back, we'll hit right into game number 2, guys. So this is actually a BO3 series, and I don't know if Cignal Ultra are going to be able to pull off a game 2 comeback here, but I feel like they just have to probably prioritize on their hero draft a bit and focus out on their laning stage, and I feel like with that they are going to be able to perform and probably take off the game 2 and push the series into game 3 here. So yep, I'll be taking a short break and I'll see you guys for game 2 later on. Please stay tuned, guys.
I'm rich.
Ladies, carrier is there. Just follow the rules.
I'm rich.
Nothing good happening to Radiant's middle tower.
Never ever find the right words. There's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl. So I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels
Radiant are stunning
I
friends.
can only say that it feels right. This is just a buzz. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. You know I ain't ballin' yet. Hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word. I know what's up. You can have it all. Watch me with it. I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella love. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. I'm trying to call her. Always been a baller, know that you the one. I feel it in my heart, yeah, I won't stop charging. You only come harder, I can see you now. I'm stars, girl. I can never ever find the right word. There's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl. So I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right.
Just who? It's Radiant's turn.
Alright, we're back into game number 2, where T1 is now currently leading this series 1-0, and this is actually the first pick coming out ready by T1 here. So let's have a quick look into the band here. Cignal Ultra taking off Lone Druid, Bad Rider, Timber, and Lycan here. And not too surprised here, Paulson, it's most likely going to be playing the Clockwork once again. I just feel like they need a better draft, man. I felt like having the AA top with AM in game 1 is just a very bad choice in a way, and it looks like it's going to be a similar hero selection here. First pick Clockwork by T1 and the first pick Ember Spirit by Cignal Ultra as well. So I think they really want to play this Ember Spirit here. I would say that
10 seconds.
the Ember Spirit was okay. I just felt like the X should have really, you know, just done more. Should have just done more in the game. And good pick. I would say Mirana is generally a very good counter against Clockwork, right? Battery Assault, Power Cogs is just gonna get instantly counter with Mirana's leap here. As I was just talking it, and I was just saying it in game number 1's draft, right? They should be picking heroes that can, in a way, enables the team and also, you know, sort of like take the pressure off away from this Clockwork here. And it looks like it is looking pretty okay for now. Mirana, it's most likely going to be played as the position 4, I feel. I think Mirana position 5 would not be that ideal here, if you ask me. Right? Having the Mirana and probably building up the Urn of the Shadows. You know, there are a lot of items that Mirana can actually go for in this game. Grimstroke is going to be taken off here, and it looks like it's most likely going to be an X Freedom game. Soulbind by Grimstroke will be a very good counter here against Cignal Ultras, right? Cignal Ultras lineup here. Soulbind, if it would land on Mirana or even Ember Spirit, right, they are actually gonna have a hard time jumping away. So pretty decent pick here, I would say, by T1. They are gonna get off the Faces White once again.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds.
4th ban, Void Spirit is going to be taken off this time, so Cignal Ultra will not want to be going up against the Ember Spirit here. Ultra, gonna go for Lisa pick. Snapfire here. Snapfire, wow.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds.
VWX Lina pick T1. Is Lina good though? Honestly, I don't really think Lina is going to be that good, right? That's just how I look at it. MK is going to be picked next. Oh my god, this is a hard counter, guys. In Your Dream is just gonna demolish this Ember again though, I feel.
10 seconds.
5
seconds.
Cignal Ultra, man. Why, bro? Why do you have to do this? Why do you have to do this to yourself? Like, how are they gonna lane against this? Like, I think the way that Cignal Ultra can play, if they will want to have a decent mid, is that they can probably put someone else at mid and push Ember Spirit down to bottom as a carry. I think this might be the go-to here, but I don't know if it's going to be the case. I feel like Cignal Ultra is just gonna give Jamesy this Ember Spirit here. I think this is a very comfort pick of theirs, right? They are just gonna first pick it every single game here. But T1 is gonna pick up the MK already, so this is going to be a huge problem here, I would say, for the Ember Spirit if he choose to go to mid.
It's Radiant's turn to
Fourth pick, Beastmaster. Alright, I think pretty okay pick. I mean, we have obviously seen Beastmaster, Timbersaw, Mars pick a lot lately, right? So since both of the heroes, Timbersaw and Mars, has been taken off from the game, Beastmaster is a
10 seconds.
pretty decent choice, I would say.
5 seconds.
So it is most likely going to be a Mirana position 4 and a Snapfire position 5 here. So T1 looking pretty solid here, I would say. What is good? What is good for Faref this game? Is Legion Commander good this game? Legion Commander, or even Bat Rider is banned. I wanted to say Bat Rider, but it's banned. I think Legion Commander looks pretty good, right? Is just me, or I'm thinking it's actually pretty decent. Oh, they are actually going to go for this is most likely a Miracles. Yeah, Miracles hero, right? Yeah, it's most likely Miracles position 1 USA Warrior here. So they are most likely going to save off the final pick here for the off lane.
5 seconds.
As Cignal Ultra let's see what they're gonna go for here. I just hope that it's not gonna be another AM game, man. I think this is going to be very bad for them. I just really hope that this is not going to be the case. One last ban before we go over to the final pick here. Enchantress is actually going to be taken off this time by Cignal Ultra. Is Enchantress going to be a good shot for them? I think it is, right? If it's going to be played as a position 3, I think it's going to have a lot of problem here at the back, where Enchantress could just keep hitting from the back as USA Warrior and MK will just stand at the front and do their work. So I think it's a pretty reasonable ban here for Cignal Ultra. Let's see what T1 is going to go for the ban this time. They are most likely going to look for a position 1 ban here. So what is good against all this T1 lineup is, let me see, a lot of both calls are melee carries, very physical oriented. I'm pretty sure Cignal Ultra doesn't play Naga Siren, but dude, once again, I feel like Naga Siren is so good this game, man.
It's Radiant's pick.
They're gonna take off the AM this time. Okay.
Dire should pick now.
It is going to be a Dux here. last pick by T1. I think it's a very good pick in a way, because this just secures them the overall team fight potential, right? Because MK and USA generally is not the best when it comes to team fight, because they are all single target oriented. So Darkseer is just gonna enable T1 when it comes to the overall team fight potentials, where he's just gonna whack you, you know, 3 to 4 heroes, and you know, put out the wall as well. So this is, I would say, a very good pick that can enable them to fight better, I would say. I was actually thinking about Enigma as well, but safest approach would most likely be Darkseer here, and it is going to be the case, guys. Probably a range hero, I would say. I know. Yep. Lina is actually going to be picked. Holy crap! So it is going to be a Lina mid and an Ember Spirit carry. Yep. So very good swap there, I would say. VWX Lina pick does not go to T1, and it actually went to Cignal Ultra this time. So wow, you were talking about Lina earlier though, so there you have it. JMC is actually gonna swap it over, so I think this is really doable. I will still, for me personally, I will still favor what? Guys, are you seeing this? Is the in your dream Darkseer mid? Are you serious with me? Bro. Oh, what is going on, man? I thought this is going to be an MK mid, you know, like it was so obvious, right? Forest is going to go for Depollution. Is it, I mean Forest is actually going to go for Darkseer, right? No, they are actually going to switch it up. Forest is going to go for the Cloudwork in your dream with Darkseer, guys. Wow, this is something that I've never seen before. Okay, I'm intrigued now. I will really want to see how they're going to pull this off. Wow, wow, wow. In your dream, guys. Oh. Okay, great. Everyone did it. Phenomenal. Okay, so we will most likely the lobby crash here, guys. So we will head back into the another lobby that has been created. So please stay tuned as we just wait up for now. Darkseer mid, right? Stream snipe stream. I don't know, man. It looks like it, right? It looks like it is going to be the case, right? Darkseer is gonna go mid. I don't know, or maybe it's a misclick. I'm not too sure as well. Like, this would be very interesting if Darkseer would actually go mid here. Gonna turn on some music as we wait here, guys. I've just checked, all the streams are actually crashed as well, so all the lobbies are actually down for now. So guys, please do stay tuned as we'll wait for the lobby to come back online, and we will jump right back into game number 2 of Cignal Ultra versus T1. And for those who just tune in, guys, T1 actually took game 1 away from Cignal Ultra already, so this is actually the second game. And you know, will Cignal Ultra be able to come back here and push it to a game 3, or T1 is just going to be able to close off the series 2-0? we shall see, man. It's gonna happen really soon. You know, we're just gonna wait for the lobby to reopen, and we will head right in and we'll watch the game together here. Also, just to bear in mind, this is the upper bracket round 1. So if Cignal Ultra will lose this game, they will not be out of the tournament yet. They would be kicked all the way down to lower bracket round 1. So it's still, you know, some signs of relief, I would say, for those Cignal Ultra fans out there. You know, you are going to be alright. Two to 0 by Joma Servar. Dude, I don't know, man. I feel like it's okay, bro. I really feel like Cignal Ultra, I mean T1 has a big chance here, but the fact that they will actually put In Your Dream with the Darkseer, bro, like, I don't know, man. I think this is going to be very interesting if they will actually do that, but yeah, I'm not feeling it, right? I mean, let's just have a quick analysis on the game. If Darkseer would actually go mid, I think Lina is gonna have a good time, right? Like, the Iron Shell is just gonna be broken off. I mean, it's just gonna get broken off by Lina here, right? Lina is the range hero. He's just gonna hit off the creep with the Iron Shield, and he's gonna be fine, right? So I'm just struggling to see how the mid In Your Dream Darkseer is going to be able to close off the game, you know. I think that is my concern, you know, in a way.
Mirana. Lina.
It's a warrior.
Okay, so now it's Jokem again. What?
Beastmaster.
That is so weird, bro.
Clockwork.
Okay, guys, this is usually how it happens, right? If the lobby crashes and we reconnect it, it will go through the whole draft again. Yeah, so please stay tuned as we will head into the game pretty soon already. Okay, so it's not. Okay, so okay. This is a proper draft now, guys. This is a proper draft, alright? Snipe stream. It's not a Darkseer mid. I was in shock as well when In Your Dream actually went for it. But it is actually going to be In Your Dream mid, MK, Ballers and Clockwork, and a 4F Darkseer here. So okay, this is looking like a much more stable and much more normal draft here, guys. Okay, guys, let's jump right in. Game number 2, guys, of the Southeast Asia Dota 2 Invitational upper bracket round 1. It is now 1-0 in favor of T1. Will Cignal Ultra be able to come back here and make it a split of 1-1 and head back to game 3, or will T1 be able to close off the game here? So let's jump right in, guys. Let's have a quick look into all the item progression here. 4F actually going after the Killing Blade as well, and Grimstroke. Jokem is actually back, right? I think X Freedom was standing in, maybe. I wasn't really sure here. There you have it. Miracle starting off with 2 Tangles, all Iron Root Branch, and the Killing Blade as well. We do see Ember Spirit actually rotated bottom already for some reason. And what is actually going to be placed here? Oh. In Your Dream is just
30 seconds to battle.
chilling as a mini Tekis here. Let's see where is he going to go now. Yeah, he's just got to plant out the ward here. And I think it's actually spotted out. Oh my god, it's actually spotted out by James C here, guys. So having the advantage of planting the ward earlier is always better, and it turns out it is going to be the case as they actually spot out MK here. Oh,
Now the
this is going to be an
battle
instant reward, I would say. Both bounties are gonna get split here. MK is probably not gonna have a free lane here, right? I mean, Lina is most likely gonna just harass him off, and let's see if it's going to be a better game here by JMC this time. Let's right away. Yep. Pretty standard, right? I mean, usually you will see MK going for the Jingu Mastery here, but I mean, as I was just saying, Lina is gonna have a long range, and he's gonna have a good time when it comes to not getting the Jingu Mastery charge here. It looks like Marina is actually gonna die off here. He does not have any lift jump. Oh my god, the Syringe is actually gonna slow down Miracle and Paulson here. Is it gonna be enough though? Eric is oh my god, he's actually just gonna barely make it. Oh, Usa predicted a bit wrong there. He wanted to go for the jump here. Couldn't be able to spot up Mirana, who actually dodged to the south side here. It's gonna be okay, but it looks like it's not gonna be enough, as Paulson is actually gonna die off this time around. So first blood going the side of Cignal Ultra this time. Jingu Master is up here now for In Your Dream, and top lane, guys, it's going to be very interesting here, as Van is actually trashing when it comes to the last hit here, guys. 9-2. Wow, looking very convincing here. But I think the actions are all going to be happening on the bottom side here, as both teams are actually going to try lane up on the bottom here. Mid matchup, CS wise,
You're not getting what you came for.
looking pretty okay for JMC, although In Your Dream does have one creep wave coming in here. Jocam. Forever is most likely gonna pull off the wave, right? Oh, yep, just barely make it. So well done there. I thought he actually couldn't make it already with the turn here, but he actually ate the tango here, and he's actually gonna spot out the dire creeps coming in, and he's just gonna farm out the jungle stack along with the creeps that he actually pulled over as well. So it's going to be very farm up here, and it looks like it's actually going to be a kill here onto let's have a quick look. Again, the arrow actually landed on Jocam, and I think that was the reason why he actually got caught there. So very well done by Cignal Ultra this time. I feel like they are playing a much better lane this time, and having a better support picks, right guys? The Mirana, as I was talking in the draft, it's a better counter against the clock, you know. It just gives you less pressure when the battery assault is used by the clockwork here. Pull is not likely gonna happen, as the dire creeps actually here already. In Your Dream, top 3 guys, top 3 Southeast Asia mid player here, and it looks like America is actually gonna just continue the harass here on onto the Ember Spirit. Paulson is actually gonna head over to the middle lane now. You know, 4 minutes in, they are just trying to secure the power runes here on the side of In Your Dream and JMC, and it looks like JMC is actually gonna get caught here. Is it gonna be enough though? The stun is actually gonna land. There will not be any boundless strike here, so he's actually gonna be just fine. JMC is not gonna be able to refill up his border here. So very well done there, and looks like Snapfire is actually gonna get caught. Is it going to be enough? It is going to be enough indeed. Miracle one hit away, and Jocam's actually gonna slow him down here. Oh my freaking god, did Forever just solo kill Van? We will jump right into that later, but as for now, Amber Spirit is just gonna get dove upon once again. He's actually just gonna walk into his dam. What? Alright, let's have a quick look, man. How did Forever kill off this master, guys? I really don't get it. Oh my god, he's just gonna get Iron Shield all the way. What the hell is going on, man? Oh my god, what a play by Foref. Oh,
Radiant's middle tower is under
what a play by Foref, man. I mean, you know, it's this kind of plays, you know, it's this kind of solo plays that make a difference, right, sometimes in a game. As it stands, guys, score kill is 3-3, and it looks like Miracle is actually gonna TP top here. The Hawk is actually gonna scout out the Miracle here, which is gonna be pinged by Snapfire. So they are actually well aware that Miracle is actually rotated over to top already. A very fair play, right? I mean, rotating over to top as the siege creep is coming in once again here. So they are just gonna try to pressure up the top tower here.
dire structures are fortified.
As Cignal Ultra will be doing the same again. So this is what you usually see very often, right? Heroes tanking up the tower damage to ensure that the siege creep is actually, you know, not affected, right? And just gonna deal a lot of damage to the tower here. And the same is gonna be happening up at top as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Jex thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about full. So he's wrong.
BM can't win against Darkseer, that ball is useless. It is true, bro. I get what you mean, right? Like how Darkseer, it's in a way not too afraid of Beastmaster, right? It is indeed going to be the— oh my god, MK actually just jumped into his own death here. He does not have the Jigu Mastery stack as earlier, so the Boundless Strike is not going to be enough to store up his health there. Dream getting arrowed here, boys. What a great rotation here by Mirana. But I mean, let's be honest, right? Darkseer, I don't think just now he has his vacuum up, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I felt like there are two options. One is Beastmaster could just probably try to TP away. If there's a vacuum, then okay, obviously he's dead. But you know, once your health is that low already, right, you need to be slightly careful already, right? There's no way you play at a very low health against the Darkseer. You know, that is understood, you know, before you actually reach level 6 here, because you don't have the primal raw ready, right? So that should be well aware of already, to be honest. But still, at the end of the day, I do believe Darkseer is generally gonna face better against the Beastmaster here, and having a solo kill there is going to be very huge. So I would have to still say a very commendable play by Foref earlier.
Dire's top tower has some Radiant-shaped problems.
Let's change up to the net worth department here. I think Cignal Ultra once again having a good net worth advantage, and is keeping up when it comes to the net worth, right? Carlo Joseph Privado, thanks for the subscribe, brother. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. And the arrow is not gonna land as Dream is actually gonna hit in over. He is actually gonna get it. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Oh my god, the Boundless Strike is gonna be very costly here, but it's even going to be very costlier for T1 as Dream is actually gonna die off with the James Laguna Blade here. Is Miracle actually gonna get a kill here? It's not going to be the case. He's actually just gonna get off a career here. There will not be a leap charge anymore by Mirana, so he will actually die off. James actually does have his Juggle Slave up in just about now, so he will not be able to kill off Miracle here. Very well done, I would say. Cignal Ultra showing signs that they can actually make it to a game 3 here. I feel it all comes down to their execution here. I do believe they just need to play, you know, better as a whole, and just make the right plays and make the right rotations. Then I believe they will be able to come up with a win. Just gonna cancel that off. They are actually gonna head off to bottom here. It looks like Foref is actually gonna be there. He wanted to try the vacuum into the wall storm here. It's not gonna land as the Fire Remnant this time is going to be out by Abed, so he will be fine. Very well done overall. There will be a rotation coming out here. It looks like the wall is actually gonna land. Primal roll is gonna land, but it's not gonna be enough as T1 has 4 heroes here to finish off Ren, guys. So very well played by T1 indeed. Pretty easy goal change here. And Mirana is just
Money to burn.
gotta take off the bounties on the top side here. So Cignal Ultra actually has
The prize is mine.
3 bounty runes. Very good pick off here by Mirana, you know. Oh. It's actually gonna get though for Paul. He does have he does not have any more leap charges here. So if In Your Dream is able to, okay, he's not gonna go for it. He's not gonna commit as Foref would not be there just in time to actually save him as well. Is Beastmaster buff? I don't think so. The latest patch is his base damage reduced, and I think his talent got buff a bit, I would say. But overall, I don't think it's a massive buff, to be honest.
Scan from Radiant.
Well, I don't really know what's the trend, right? What's the trend of all heroes using it now? I just feel like it's generally a good hero when it comes to, you know, taking down objectives, and when it comes to enabling the enabling your teammates, right? Because of the inner beast here. So I think this is
Radiant
mainly
structures are fortified.
why all the pro teams has been using it now again. Alright, there will be a hookshot onto Vayne once again. Primal Roar is actually going to be committed here. Snapfire with a very huge ulti here. Will it be enough though? Jocap is actually very low here. Is he going to die off though? There is no Laguna Blade. Why is it not used though? Is it? I think he's silenced, right? Oh my god, what a play. Laguna Blade to finish it off. 3 for 1 here, guys. This is looking very good for Cignal Ultra there. Pretty good fight. I think Miracle should be very careful here. You're pretty deep, my friend. The arrow is gonna come in. It's not gonna land. It's slightly delayed here by Mirana, so it's not gonna get it. And Lina actually got the Helm of Dominator kill here. He's now stronger from the patch. Yeah, I would say he is. Yeah. That's the reason why you see it picked very often now, you know. So he is, I would say, buff from before. Yeah. Stronger for the patch, I would say. Right? So it is indeed the case. Snapfire. So let's just have a, I was about to say have a quick look into the item progress, but T1 is actually smoking up now, so let's see what are they gonna get out of this. Are they gonna get Vayne here? It looks like it's most likely gonna be the case. He does not have his Primal Roar ready here. Necromonicon is actually not there as well, so he's actually gonna secure the kill. Necromonicon, just one more hit. I think this is actually pretty okay for Cignal Ultra if you ask me. 4 heroes diving the Beastmaster, and Beastmaster actually managed to get a kill onto Paulison as well, guys.
Jax thinks Radiant's bottom
So this is
tower
looking pretty good here. Oh my god, yep, Laguna is gonna land on Miracle here, but Boundless Strike is actually gonna be enough. Dragon Slave is not gonna land. Miracle, it's not gonna be able to make it because Snapfire was there to finish him off here. Great side of face into Syringe Chain here by Ember Spirit. Picking off a very good hero, and well done, man. I think Cignal Ultra has been showing a very good signs overall. Very well done here by Cignal Ultra, guys. Having a 4k lead now, going into 15 minutes in. It looks like Paulison is gonna get dough for pawn here. Primal Roar is gonna land. Paulison is most likely gonna die off as well. James C actually has the boost of travel as well. What a play. I think this is the Cignal Ultra that we are looking for, right? In game 1 they were playing a bit passive, they were farming up as a whole, and now they are all just playing together as a team, fighting and making plays. So very well done, you know. As I was just saying in the draft, they really need to be doing this more in this game, right? As compared to game 1, I felt like X has been farming too much, Ember has been farming too much, and obviously AM is going to farm the whole game. So this time around, Cignal Ultra showing better signs, showing better plays overall, and actually going to take the 5k goal lead, approaching the 50-minute marks here.
Hunting bounties.
If the hero is in the meta, I think it's buff. That is very true. Especially guys, just be like, it's a very simple concept, right? If pro teams are using those heroes a lot, it means they are actually a viable hero already. Because for pro teams, right, I am 100% sure they will go through the details of each heroes, right? Like who is much better, maybe their base strength is much better, base agility is much better, and all sorts kind of things. So pro teams will go through every single details. You know, if Beastmaster is being picked very often, we can, you know, assume that it's buff for this patch really. Maybe BM isn't present in my past game, so I hope he's yeah, I mean, he's not present in the past game because I don't know, man. I would have to say it all depends on which bracket are you in as well. I mean, different brackets play different heroes as well. And it looks like they were actually going to get caught in your dream here. Would it be enough though? JMC is actually going to get caught here. He's slightly far away. Laguna Blade is actually going to land on in your dream. He is actually going to die. He still has his Ear Scepter here, so I don't think Miracle is actually going to be able to kill him here. And Forest is actually going to come in for the vacuum here. I think JMC playing slightly greedy here. I think he should just maybe walk back a bit. And it looks like it is going to be another kill by Beastmaster here. Arrow is not going to land on Forest. The steering chain is not going to be there anymore, but it's actually not going to be needed. Is it going to be a team wipe here? Miracle is just going to wait for the air shot. It's actually not going to be able to jump out. It is going to be a team wipe. A loss so small the world will hardly notice. But we all notice, guys. We all do notice that because you are a carry. Your loss is not going to be that small, to be honest. So, Cignal Ultra, guys. Team wiping T1 here and putting them into the 8k lead now. Just 17 minutes in. Oh, Cignal Ultra stepping up, man. Stepping up in game number 2 here. I think they will try to probably make a play now. They will get scouted out by the Hawk though, so they need to be a bit careful here. Looks like Sapphire is all by himself right here. It's just gonna feed off in your dream. As I was just saying, they were having a great time. Sapphire just decided to go here and clear out one quick wave, and he's just gonna feed out his life. Necromanicon 3 now by Beastmaster. Cignal Ultra is just going to continue the plays, man. I think this is what they should be doing, right? I feel like they are way stronger now as a group, right? They have Beastmaster, Hawk, Ball, and you know, Primal Roll to just start off the fight here. And obviously with the Inner Beast, they have to make full use of the team fights initiatives and team fights overall aura that they have. And it turns out they are actually going to get the Roshan here quite easily, I would say, uncontested as well. And it looks like Cignal Ultra, guys, looking very good here, looking in a very commanding position, and it looks like Miracle is actually going to get caught here. Ear Scepter is going to land on him. Your ulti is going to be there, but is it going to be enough? It is looking like it is going to be the case or not. Oh my god, Laguna Blade is going to land. I think Miracle is actually going to die here. It is going to be the case indeed, but JMC is actually going to sacrifice his life off here. I don't think this is actually a good fight for T1 though. It looks like it is going to be very bad here, but Abed do have his Aegis here, so he's actually going to be fine. In Your Dream is very low. I think this is the target that Cignal Ultra will want to try to get, and it looks like Abed is actually going to get Dole for Pawn. The Wukong is actually out now, but it's actually not going to be enough. I think they're fighting a bit too deep here, guys. It's a bit too deep into the tier 2 tower, and I think Lina diving in like this is actually not too smart here. He does not have any BKBs or any skills that can actually stop him from getting stunned, so he will actually get caught. And this is looking like a decent fight here by T1, I would say. Wow, it's pretty weird fight, I would say overall. I felt like once Lina got the kill or once Lina actually used the Laguna Blade, right, he could have just retreat back a bit, you know, let Amber take in all the damage, as he is the one who is actually having the Aegis here. T1 need to avoid clash. They need farm to win this game. It's a good point, but you have to know right, Tonic's vlogs, Cignal Ultra is actually going to them. You know, T1 is actually not really engaging in fights, right? Cignal Ultra is the one going to them, engaging the fights, you know, forcing them to fight, more like, right? So, you know, like I was just saying, Cignal Ultra is doing, you know, everything that it's correct now. I feel they were making the plays. They know that they are stronger now. They should be making all these plays here, and it looks like they are actually fully utilizing Beastmaster's strength here, and they are actually gonna get off the bottom tier tower here. Oh, just one more hit from the backdoor protection here. It's most likely gonna get denied, right? Oh, it's not gonna get denied though. In your dream, it's actually not gonna go for it. It looks like Forest is gonna get Primal Roll. Is it gonna be enough? The vacuum is most likely gonna come in after that. Surge is actually gonna be used onto In Your Dream here. Nobody is actually dying yet, guys. Is Polisan gonna be the next victim? It looks like most likely gonna be the case. Dragon's Stave is gonna hit. Mortimer Kisses is not gonna land to anyone, man. And a bit optimistic CP there by Jocam is going to die off there. Both heroes, support heroes from T1 does not have buyback here, so this is looking like a high ground potential here by Cignal Ultra. Boundless Strike onto both of the core heroes here. Looks like it is going to be indeed the tower here. I don't know if they will actually want to commit onto the racks here. It looks like they will be doing it. Amber Spree is just gonna hold out In Your Dream and Darkseer here. Oh my god, is Lina gonna die once again? Okay, great play there. And he does have a Hurricane Pipe ready as well, so he is actually going to be fine. Very well played there by Cignal Ultra. 13k lead now, getting a very convincing bottom racks as well. Oh my god, the surge onto Polisan. The hook shot is actually gonna land onto Beastmaster. Will it be enough though? Primal Roll is actually not ready. It will be ready for now actually. Are they actually gonna commit into this now? Miracle is actually gonna jump in. It's not gonna do much, bro. It's not gonna do much, man. You only have a better Fury, bro. You have to chill out a bit, I would say. Yeah, and now it looks like Cignal Ultra is gonna make a turn. Oh my god, Joker is gonna get caught by the start of phase there. He's actually one hit. I think Miracle is actually gonna die here. I don't think, bro, you should. Why is Miracle doing this? Bro, no, you can't do this, man. You can't do this with the item like this, bro. You only have a better free rate and a blood of strength, and it looks like it's going to be another fit here. But In Your Dream, another team wipe. Cignal Ultra, proving that they are actually not out of the series yet, guys. GG, guys. Holy crap. Well played there. Oh my god. I just don't know how they're gonna come back, honestly. Like, another team wipe and another great place here. Very well done. Very well done here by Cignal Ultra. I felt like they have really done whatever that is needed for them to win the game, and I also feel like this is a much better draft in a way for them. So very well done there by Cignal Ultra. They will actually push this game into a game 3, guys. So the series is actually now tied 1-1 for those who just tune in. This is also the upper bracket round 1 here, so whichever team who loses will not be out of the game yet, but they will drop all the way down to the lower bracket, which they will be playing tomorrow. So very well done there by Cignal Ultra, making the plays and making the comeback here. 1-1 now in the series. But honestly, guys, let's have a quick analysis on the game. Alright, let's have a quick analysis on the game. Does Miracle really need a Battle Fury here? I felt like they were kind of like desperate, right? I felt like they were very desperate. They were like just trying to make plays here, but Miracle only has a Battle Fury. He does not have any lifesteal, or you know, he does not really have like maybe like a Mask of Madness or like an offering kind of item, right? So he's not going to be able to engage in fights and win fights here. Ooh, rough game here for T1 indeed. Mechanism must be used in time. Mechanism, if you're referring to 4F, is it? I don't know if it's gonna change too much here. I think Cignal Ultra was way ahead already, you know. So very well done there, guys. Cignal Ultra tying the series 1-1 now. We will be taking a very short break here, and we will jump right in again to game number 3. So please don't go anywhere, stay tuned. And for those who are new to this channel, please do drop the subscribe button, because I mean, you know, just stay notified when I cast the Southeast Asia Dota 2 Invitational. Also, I'll be casting the Birmingham ESL1 game later, where Fnatic will actually be facing up against Boom ID. So if you enjoy the stream and if you want to stay notified, please do help me out by pressing the subscribe button there. So we will take a short break, and I will see you guys for game number 3, guys. Tonix Vlogs, thank you for the sub, my bro. Thank you so much for the sub. I really do appreciate it.
Yes.
If you're looking for Radiant's bottom tower, better hurry.
Invisibility.
Dire structures are fortified. Nothing good happening to Radiant's middle tower. Dire's top tower is about to fall. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Jax thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall. Did Radiant's bottom tower just fall? Don't say. Radiant's battle plan anyway?
It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel so free now. It doesn't really matter.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds.
Alright guys, we're back. Game number 3, final game of the series between Cignal Ultra against T1 here. So I am really excited, man. I'm really excited to see this deciding game number 3 here. I felt like both teams has had very great games overall. You know, I do feel like T1 has had a very good game 1, and Cignal Ultra making the adjustment accordingly in game 2 is going to you know, push it into the game 3 here. And now we are here now. I don't know, man. I just feel like it all comes down to the draft here. Okay, I do feel draft is very important, and the execution obviously will come along the way, but I felt like Cignal Ultra played better and also drafted better in game number 2 here. So well played by them. They deserve the win there. So now let's see how this is going to turn out. They are actually taking a long time to take off the first ban here, and they will be taking Void Spirit out this time around.
It's Radiant's turn to bat.
Oracle is going to be taken off by T1. Is there a game plan here, that the fact that they actually took off the Oracle? Laundred,
What's Radiant's ban plan?
pretty standard, right? Laundred, and then it's most likely going to be a Timbersaw, just like how he has been from the previous series as well.
It's Radiant's turn to bat.
Lycan is going to be taken off. Morph is still on the line. I don't know if T1 would want to go for it. It's definitely a signature hero for T1, where Barraco is actually going to use it very often.
Just who will die?
Ember Spirit is going to be taken off this time around, so very well done. I felt like it has been a very comfort pick here by Cignal Ultra, right? So they are actually going to take that off from them, and they are quickly going to go for the mask this time around. Timbersaw is going to be taken away by Cignal Ultra, as I was saying. If Cignal will first pick Ember, I'm sure they will lose this game 3. They will not be able to first pick it this time, so it's going to be a mask, and Paulson is actually going to be using the clockwork once again. I think you would just go back to the Mirana, right, guys? Cignal Ultra can just play it smart again, you know. Just go for the Mirana again, though. I feel like this is going to be very good for them. I felt like the Ember Spirit game number 1, it's not going to be... No, I mean the Ember Spirit first pick is not going to be a big threat, you know. I just feel like T1 got, in a way, got baited in the previous game, right? And they are not going to be able to get bait again this time around. But the fact that they are actually taking it out of the pool is just going to solve all the issues that we might have, right? Like maybe is it going to be a position 1 or position 2 Ember Spirit again? This will not be the case anymore, as the hero is actually going to get banned off. Let's see what T1 is going to go for this time. They actually went for the Grimstroke in the previous game here, which I felt like they should not be doing it this time. Mars is going to be picked. I think having a Morph is not too bad though, actually. They're actually going to go for the Luna this time. So it's most likely going to be played by Miracle here. I felt like Morphling was pretty decent, because even if you get Arena Arena of Blood, right, by Mars, you can actually waveform out of the arena. And obviously morphing is I would say it's a comfort hero for Miracle as well, so that was something that I had in mind earlier. T1 already planned this game, but yeah, I mean, if they, I'm pretty sure they don't have any plans in mind, right? The fact that they would actually want to ban it, I felt like if they would want to execute their plan, they would actually leave it open. So they actually took it off from the pool here. Dylan, welcome to the stream, man. I still need some learning, man. I still need some learning to do, bro. But yeah, I mean, I do appreciate you dropping by again. So yeah, really thank you. Chen and Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon, I think it's okay, I guess. Shadow Demon generally is pretty strong when it comes to the laning stage, so I think it's a decent pick. I really do feel like it's a decent pick.
10 seconds.
And he's probably not gonna get doped upon by the clockwork, right? I think once he reaches level 2, he's just gonna use the disruption to close off Paulson, and Paulson would not be able to you know, just run around and get kills that easily. Let's see what is going to be the third pick here.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
I think they can go for their position 5. Yep. They can go for their position 5 yet. I don't think they should be revealing too much when it comes to their off lane or even their mid lane for now. So Augur pick here by T1, most likely going to be played by Joe Cam. Cignal Ultra. I think Cignal Ultra could
5 seconds.
probably not reveal his their core lineup again. I think this Shadow Demon is most likely going to be a position 5 here. So I would say
It's Dire's turn to pack.
position 4 first. Yep. Good pick here, position 4 first to start it off nicely, right? So T1 will not have a clear idea on what they can pick in this 4th pick here, right? So they don't really have a huge counter that can go in line with Cignal Ultra here. So very well done. And who will win? Boom versus Fnatic. Fnatic, it's a bit sloppy, right? Obviously, we know that they had a bad game yesterday against a droid. But I think against Boom ID, I'm sure Fnatic would be able to win because they just lost the game yesterday, right? They are probably gonna regroup and talk about things and most likely perform again. You know, I feel like this is most likely gonna be the case here.
I speak for the trees.
Nature Prophet is gonna be picked on T1, so Forest Hero is going to be online now. Nature's Prophet, I think it's alright when it comes to the laning stage, but Cignal Ultra is most likely gonna pick a carry that can actually go well along with the Nature's Prophet pick here.
5 seconds.
Bear in mind, guys, Cignal Ultra actually had the final pick here. Well, they are beatable, but feels like they are overconfident and thus cost them the series. Yeah, I would have to agree with Gavin here. I really felt like they just lost it to themselves. Honestly, like I feel like they just felt like they could do anything they want because okay, let's be honest, guys.
It's Dire.
ESL1 Birmingham, right? ESL1 Birmingham didn't really have all the best Southeast Asia team, I feel, right? let me see if they have all the great teams there. Right. Okay, they have pretty much all the best Southeast Asia team, right? Yeah. But I remember very clearly from ISSI stream, right? I actually watched his stream. He was actually mentioning about the game being easy and all. You know, I just felt like they got a bit cocky, I feel. Fnatic, because Fnatic has been always winning the Southeast Asia games, right? So I felt like it's all about their mindset. You know, if they can change the mindset a bit, they will be able to win the series later. So I will be casting the series as well. So guys, if you are still not subscribed yet, please do subscribe to stay notified when I go live later. I will be casting the Boom ID versus Fnatic game, ESL 1 Birmingham game later. So there you have it. Bloodseeker out now. Cignal Ultra going for the last pick here, and
5 seconds.
T1. What are they gonna play? What are they gonna pick as their final pick here?
Dire should pick now.
Legion Commander. So, wow, this is a pretty open draft here. Mars can go mid, Bloodseeker can go mid. Legion Commander most likely not gonna be the case here, but what would in your dream want to play here? If I'm in your dream, what would I want to play? Ember is taken out. I think Ember is a decent hero, but it's taken off.
5 seconds.
I feel like MK is actually going to be pretty decent, but I think probably not. I think with Rapture and all, he's going to have a rough time. White Spirit banned. Storm Spirit is a ban as well. I don't know if In Your Dream plays Tinker. I think Tinker will be good. QOP is not going to be that good anymore if the Bloodseeker is there, right? DP is pretty decent also, if you ask me. Like I feel like he needs to pick someone that can frontline a bit, that can actually tank up. So I think DP is actually going to be decent here. Magnus, okay. So it's still okay. It's still an okay pick. Like, he needs to stand in front, tank it up, you know. I really feel like it's very important. And I think it's a decent pick. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's a decent pick. Because, you know, looking at Clockwork, looking at Luna, Augur, and Nature's Prophet, right? I'm just struggling to see how T1 is gonna engage a 5v5 engagement. Like, how are they gonna win a fight? So, as you suggested, DP was pretty good, right? You can sustain in the fight a bit longer with the exorcism. It's gonna be able to, in a way, secure you the fights. So having Magnus here, it's going to enable them to win fights, I would say. Mobile Legends streamer, you sound like Mushi. What? Mushit. Let me type this. Oh shit. Yeah, by the way, welcome to the stream, bro. Thank you, man. I'll take it as a compliment, I guess. This is the first time I hear this, man. Alright. So it's going to be an offlane LC and mid Mars here. Is Magnus gonna win against Mars or not? I think Magnus is gonna be able to farm. Most likely not gonna be able to get any kills from the lane, right? I think both of them are just gonna trade the CS here. But I think In Your Dream is most likely gonna have a better time because of the empower that he has. So he's just gonna empower himself, increase the base damage, and just outfarm, maybe just try outfarm Mars here, right? I really don't really fancy T1's draft in general, right? I just feel like,
and it's amazing.
I honestly feel like the Magnus pick here could be utilized better with maybe another melee core hero, but it's not looking like the case, right? Because Miracle is actually a range, Luna, and Foref is also a range Nature's Prophet core as well, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, it all comes down to the lane and how they execute fights here. I strongly believe Cignal Ultra do have a chance to win as well, even though we all know that the favorites here, it's most likely going to be T1. I mean, if you ask me, frankly, the life of KB, I honestly like Cignal's Ultra draft. I really like Cignal's Ultra draft here. I just feel like they have all they need to win the fights, right? Okay, let's just go through it real quick, okay? You have a Shadow Demon here, right? You have a Shadow Demon here, which is a very offensive hero. He can be a very offensive hero, and he can be a very defensive hero, which will be very important when it comes to the Magnus RP, right? So if Magnus would actually RP, Shadow Demon can save one of his core. For example, Bloodseeker is gonna get saved. Mars can actually get saved as well. So the overall team fight for Mars is also going to be very strong when it comes to the Arena of Blood. And what Vayne need to do is just probably jump into, probably just duo Luna or something, right? I just feel like Vayne is just a side dish that can actually, you know, just be an annoyance and take off one hero from T1. I would say, yeah. I have to say I like Cignal's Ultra draft a bit more now, but I will just keep saying this, guys. It all comes down to the lane, and it all comes down to the execution, guys. So that's all I'm saying. 34 views, only 4 likes. Come on, guys, hit the likes and subs. I mean, that's just how it is, right? Like, I mean, I don't really mind you guys not liking it, to be honest. Like, I appreciate if you guys do, but usually viewers who drop by, they just want to watch the game, right? They just want to watch the tournament, they just want to watch the, you know, a great series, and they'll just leave right after. So, and I've been keep saying it, you know, I really would appreciate if you guys would subscribe, to support, and obviously to just stay notified, right? Just stay notified when I go live, when I cast games, so that you guys can actually watch it together with me as well. I think that itself is very huge for me already. So if you guys could drop a like, that would be, you know, an additional support for me. So I would really appreciate it. Picking last pick Magnus against Rubik, I would say Cignal pick better. Yup, that is also another factor, right? But they really needed someone that can enable T1 in team fight. I really felt like they need it, because MP is not gonna stand at front for you. Luna is definitely not gonna stand in front to help you fight, right? So the only way for them to have a proper frontliner is actually to pick in your dream heroes that can actually maybe stay in front. That's just how I look at it. Alright, let's just focus up on the game, guys. Game number 3, for those who are just tuning in, game number 3 now of the upper bracket round 1 between Cignal Ultra and T1. This is actually game 3, a deciding game. So let's just see how this is going to turn out. Shadow Demon and Bloodseeker is actually going to be at bottom. LC is just going to show very good dominance here by standing up the hill. Miracle needs to have a lot of farm though, I feel. He needs to be able to farm up a lot to win for T1 here, I feel.
I have a pretty good idea how this will all turn out. You'll have to wait.
Oh, what a great play.
Be positive.
What a great play there. 0.8 stun duration
Blood.
to secure him the bounty runes here. So bounty wise is still going to be split between both sides here. And JMC couldn't really block out the creeps there. And it looks like In Your Dream is going to have a slightly better advantage here when it comes to his positioning to farm. Let's have a quick look into the mid matchup a bit. As I was just saying, In Your Dream is going to have a slightly higher base damage here with the Empower used. And it looks like it's proving to be the case now, as the CS is looking pretty okay for both sides. As for side lanes,
Dire's top tower has some radiant shape.
Joe Cam is going to get a lot of harassment here. All of Venom now already. And sentry is gonna be placed instantly. No, okay. What's actually here? I don't think he can actually spot it out yet. As of now, I think lanes are looking pretty even here. I bet. Just gonna use off his blood right here to farm up, and it's not gonna get the CS, unfortunately. It's a hero that we have not been seeing very often, right? Bloodseeker has really not been in a game that often nowadays in tournaments as well. So I'm looking forward to see how are they gonna turn the game around here.
Try harder.
Try harder, boys. Luna, man. I don't know about Luna though. Seriously, I'm not feeling very good against T1 here. I don't know how this Luna is gonna face, but let's see how it goes. If he's gonna have a lot of good farm, then I think he's gonna do fine. But if he's not gonna have a decent farm here, he might have a big issue when it comes to coming online. I bet it's just gonna keep using the blood rife here to continue the farm. It's slightly unconventional, where usually Bloodseeker would be using the blood rage, right, to farm up. It looks like it's not gonna be the case, as he's gonna use out the blood right to farm up. Centaur stun is actually gonna land on Miracle here, so he will not be pursuing the kill, and it looks like Jokem is almost getting blocked here, so he will actually be fine. Fortunately enough, he was able to walk out of the creeps there, else he might actually be caught here. Forest is gonna get the disruption here. Looks like it is going to be a first kill here. Jokem is the one who actually got the kill, and the Bloodlust into the Fire Blast here is gonna harass enough just for the Rubik to die off. Very well played there. Easy first kill. Goal obviously changing fairly well here for T1 indeed. Jokem is actually going to deward it perfectly nice. Lanes are just going to be fine for now. I think just back to the farming, not much engagement anymore as compared to the previous game, as previous game is actually all tri-laning, right? Tri-late bottom, and now it's back to the dual lane. It looks like it's actually going to be fine here, and In Your Dream is actually gonna skewer down bottom to secure the regeneration rune. Not too surprised that the farm department here for In Your Dream is higher, right? I mean, he does have this empower here, which is really gonna allow him to you know, just escalate his farm, right? Just farm this mid creep wave and then hit right back into the neutral to farm. So this is actually gonna give him a lot of space and time to consistently farm up the stacks here.
Radiant's courier is dead.
Oh, Courier is gonna get sniped. He's back. DMC. He's gonna chill in mid. It's gonna get a lot more CS now. The fact that the creep is on his way, and Magnus just having a very good advantage here. You know, just imagine you're having this cliff.
No blood for you.
You know, just 5 minutes in, you know, you're gonna have a very good time in farming here. So I would say a very good last pick here by T1. I would say, you know, giving Magnus just a better start overall, and just a better farm in a way. I don't know if it's going to be enough for them to secure them a win here, but we shall see in a bit. Jokem is going to continue to harass here. I don't think you should be doing it, bro. You actually died once earlier from the first blood, so yeah, you are not as tanky as you think here. Then Kinesis is actually going to land. Jokem does have a stick here. I don't know if it's going to be enough. When couldn't be able to prop up the moment of encourage here, but it's not going to be needed anyways, as the overwhelming odds is going to finish off Jokem. So very well done there. And Forever is actually going to TP to top to secure a kill onto Rubik and instantly TP back to ensure that he's going to cover his lane here. Pretty even for now for both sides, 1-2, and let's have a quick look into the network department here. Vayne is actually pretty farm too though. It's almost the same net worth as the Magnus with the Empower guys. Oh, I'm gonna miss out another kill here. I think Rupture is used, right? Yep, Rupture is used onto Paulson here. So Paulson is just gotta get though for pawn. You're not gonna be able to run off from that. So pretty easy kill here. There is a lot of stacks here for Luna, but I think it's going to be scouted out very clearly here by Cignal Ultra. I think they are most likely going to ask Mars over here to probably clear out the creep. I do have a feeling that this is going to happen. Forever is actually going to TP up to top, and it's going to secure another Rubik kill here. And Forever with a very well done rotation there, going all the way up top to take off the Rubik once again here. And as I was saying, T1 would need to try to clear off the camp now, as Cignal Ultra is actually well aware of the 3 stacks that has been done here by T1. Vayne is actually going to get stunned here. Paulson is actually on his way now. Power Cross is actually going to land. I think he should probably back off now. Abed is actually here. And the Rupture is actually online, but he does not have enough mana to cast it. And they are most likely going to let him go. No, the duo is actually up already. So they are actually going to get a very easy first duo damage kills here. And it looks like Miracle is going to get telekinesis as Jokem with a very well done play there, using the Fire Blast onto the Rubik to ensure that his telekinesis is not going to land on Miracle. So very well played there. Oh my god, is In Your Dream gonna... Okay, I thought he's gonna miss out his Trusty Shovel there. And RP is gonna be used. Are they gonna get Mars here? It looks like it is going to be the case. The DD is there, and that is actually enough for In Your Dream and Jokem to finish off JMC here, guys. So very well done. Let's have a quick look at the fire recap here. 300 gold and 528 XP change to T1.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Really surprised that he's actually not bringing up his Ring of Protection here. Okay, he's gonna bring it out now, so I think it's okay. He's gonna be okay. Looks like T1 will want to try to pressure bottom here. Outpost is actually going to be secured by Grimps. Gain Optic or Miracle here. It looks like there will be a TP coming in. Is it going to be enough? They are going to try to... Oh my god! In Your Dream is actually stuck. What? What? Dude, I didn't know that could actually happen. Jokem is just gonna Fire Blast him off, and that will secure him another kill for T1 there, putting them 5-3 ahead of the scoreboard now. JMC is gonna be able to get off the illusion rune here. Miracle is going to continue to farm here. He's actually going to go for the Hammer Dominator here. It looks like Van is actually going to get caught here. Eclipse is going to be used. The disruption is going to be just enough, I guess, to hold off. And it looks like he's actually going to go for the duel this time. Is he going to feed off? Oh my god, luckily he actually didn't do that. Else he will probably feed off the damage here. It looks like Rubik is actually going to be the next victim here. It looks like it is going to be indeed the case, as Miracle is actually going to get the double kill there. Decent play here. And JMC is actually going to walk all the way down here. Is he gonna commit the Arena of Blood here? It is actually gonna commit, and it's not gonna land to anyone but just the trees around here. And Miracle is actually just gonna walk out here. There is no more spear as well. Miracle, what a play, man. Dodging the Arena of Blood and dodging the Rupture kill from Cignal Ultra as well. A lot of space, man, guys. A lot of space for this dude here, dude. He is just farming the whole game, and he is 100 gold away from getting his Echo Saber as well. In your dream, it's having a free game, if you ask me, man. He's 11 minutes into the game. I don't think he's contested at all. You know, he's gonna have a very good time, if you ask me. Faded Brooch. Looks like Blood Seeker is actually gonna go for the Maelstrom first item here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Let's see if Shadow Demon will be able to deny here. Looks like he will be indeed. What a play! Disruption into that deny. Oh my god, that's a lovely play there by Grimst. Jocam having the haste. Just gotta chill out for now, you know. I mean, all eyes are really on In Your Dream, right? I think he's having a fantastic game now, you know. I don't know if it's going to be enough for him to, you know, just carry off T1 in general. But I think it's looking like it's going to be the case here. Miracle is actually going to get disruption here. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Technically, is going to be there. Arena of Blood is going to land this time. I think they are actually going to get off Miracle here. It is indeed going to be the case. Good pick off here by Cignal Ultra. Rupture is actually going to be on to Faraf now. There will be no disruption, guys. 8 seconds, and you don't really have any mana as well. RP is not going to land. No, it's just barely going to hit as the God's Rebuke actually push In Your Dream out from the range to actually land the RP onto JMC here. But I think it's going to be okay, as JMC is most likely going to die off as well. And it looks like it is going to be the case here. But Abed is just going to be able to just walk off from the team fights here. He will be fine, and he will just continue to farm onto the Javelin here. Great play overall, I think, for both sides. I think T1 looking in a better position here. I think this In Your Dream is gonna do a heavy lifting here, man. This guy is so farm now, and he's actually almost there when it comes to getting the Blink Dagger as well. Miracle is just gonna use up the Hammer Dominator creep onto him, and he's just gonna bring it around with him, and you know, just in case, right, there's any gang, you know, this Centaur can help. Mars is gonna go for the Blink Dagger next, which is pretty common. You know, having the initiations here, jumping in, starting up the arena into the spear is usually how the game goes for Mars here.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Van is actually gonna purchase the Blade Mail first. It looks like T1 is actually gonna group out as 3. As Miracle, Jocam, and Paulison. It's just gonna hit all the way down here. I don't know if they are able to see Vayne here. The Hammer Dominator creep is actually spotted by LC here, so I think LC is probably gonna walk off, right? Oh, just barely. Paulison just barely scout out LC there, I feel. And it is indeed the case. In Your Dream is going to get the Blink Dagger ready now. It's going to TP all the way down bottom to get the ESP and kill onto Grims here. Very greedy, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure he wants to go for the bounty rooms here, and he get caught and he will die indeed. I think In Your Dream can probably try to smoke up here now. The fact that the Blink Dagger is ready on Magnus. Jokem is just gonna capture off the outpost on bottom here. "16 minutes, guys. 2k lead only by T1 here. Let's see if it's going to be enough. Iron Out Blast is going to be used here. Looks like In Your Dream is actually out of position here. He's actually got Rupture here. The skewer onto him. He's not going to do too much here as he's actually going to die off. RP onto the LC. It is going to be enough for In Your Dream to die off. It is going to be the case indeed. But is it going to be enough for Cignal Ultra to win the fight or not? This is the main question here as Miracle 4F is just going to hit onto Abed here. He's actually so low, but he's actually going to get Demonic Purge here. He will not be able to cast out the skill onto Abed, and I think Abed is just going to be fine. Is Miracle actually going to die here? Oh, looks like it's so close. I think it's not going to be the case. And Mars is actually going to TP out as well. So, willingly. How did he die? Poison Sting? Yeah, Poison Sting, right? Wait, let me see again. Alright, he does have 4 Shadow Poisons charge here. And yep, he's gonna die off. Yep. 4 charges is enough to actually kill him off. Well, I would say a pretty fair fight for both sides here. Looks like Jokem is most likely gonna feed out now as JMC is just gonna TP all the way in. Oh my gosh, he's actually gonna be fine. What? There you have it, man. One of the most tankiest support that I've ever seen in my life. You know, he was caught all the way here with Shadow Demon, Mars, and Rubik, and they can't even kill off a position 5 Ogre Mage here, guys. Grims is actually gonna scout out for F here, and looks like Mars is he's gonna get caught here, and Foref is actually gonna get speared. Most likely gonna die off, right? No damage, very easy one, just 2 shots away from getting it. RP is actually not gonna be there just yet though. So is it gonna be enough for In Your Dream to make a place here? And the skewer is actually gonna be there. It looks like the RP is actually gonna land now. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Rubik is very close to actually getting him here. It looks like Abed is most likely gonna get a kill, but all the side of Cignal Ultra is almost dead already, and the same goes to T1 as well. It's still a pretty fair play here. It looks like Miracle needs to be a bit chill for now, man. Vayne is actually pretty nearby now. He does have his blade mail ready, so Miracle is not gonna hit on him.
They obviously weren't.
Oh, another fair fight once again, guys, I would say. Though Cignal Ultra was it's actually gonna get cancelled here. Foref is actually on his way. Is it going to be enough to get off Abed here? This will be very good for T1. It is going to be indeed the case. Now this is not looking that fair anymore. T1 looking in a very commanding position to continue the fight here, and it looks like it is going to be the case indeed. Jokem is actually going to get harassed here, and it will be enough as the Foref ulti is just going to finish him off here. And it looks like JMC is actually going to kill him off here once again. The duel is coming, and it is going to land once again onto Foref. No, it's not going to be just enough. It's not going to be enough. He's actually going to die off as well. He didn't actually get the damage here. I think JMC's God's Rebuke is actually on cooldown there. He couldn't finish him off there to secure the damage for LC. And it turns out T1 is having a good fight here overall, man. I mean, you do have to remember, they do have 4F, right? They do have 4F that can always TP in to engage in fights right away. So I think that really did help T1 when it comes to their fights, when it comes to, you know, how 4F can just TP right into his team to secure the fights there. Still no earn from the Dire team. How did Shadow Demon die there? Let's have a quick look again. Got get hook shot into the battery assault here. So Shadow Demon was just farming all the way here, right? Yeah. It looks like they're actually going to try to get off Polisen here. It is going to be a duel. I don't know if they will be getting the damage here onto him. It will be just enough, and Vayne is going to get 46 damage out of it already. So this is looking very good here for Cignal Ultra, right? I mean, if this damage will just continue stacking up, I feel like this is really gonna give Cignal Ultra a lot of advantage when it comes to going into the late game here. Empower plus Bloodlust on Luna. That is actually a very scary lineup too. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Gavin, you do have a very good point there. But Bloodlust is most likely not gonna be used, right? It's most likely not gonna be used onto him, to be honest. Jocam is actually gonna get caught here. It is indeed going to be a duel. Is it gonna be enough? The great RP there. It's not going to be stolen as well. He's only going to stole the shockwave here. So very well done there by Dream. But will it be enough for T1 to sustain in the fight a bit longer? I bet it's so close to dying there. One more wave is going to be enough. What a play by Dream, man. Oh my god. Oh, this is looking so good now for T1 here. And Dream is actually going to make it. What? What? No, why did he TP back? I mean, why would he blink back? He was playing so well, and then did he misclick though? Let's have a look again. Like, he should be blinking away, right? Why would he blink? Oh my god, he was just playing around with Mars. He was just trying to play around with Mars, guys. But what a play by Dream, guys. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but having the RP there and instantly use the shockwave to ensure that Rubik's not gonna steal it. Just imagine if Rubik would actually steal an RP there. That would have probably changed the game around for Cignal Ultra. So very well done there, I would say. But I don't know about that blinking into the mass kill there, man. I really don't know about that. And apparently it's not a misclick, it was intentional. Like, we could see that he was actually trying to blink it in. And 4F is most likely gonna get caught here. Is it going to be another dual damage? It looks like it is going to be the case. Clockwork is actually going to hook in. Is it going to be enough? It looks like it's not going to be. It looks like it's not going to be, guys. 4F is actually very tanky here. Crimson Guard mechanism into that offering is just going to sustain him in the fight here. And it looks like T1 is the one who's actually going to turn the fight around here. Vayne is probably going to be fine here, as he's just going to blink out. And the PCIe rocket flare is not going to be there, but Shockwave is going to be there, guys. Vayne is most likely going to die. T1 making plays once again. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. One more hit. Just barely. Vayne is going to be okay here. Yeah, he wanted to taunt, bro. He legit wanted to taunt, right? And then he actually died for that. Oh my god. Dream was feeling very good, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, rightly so, right? T1 is having a very good lead now. 9k gold, 24 minutes into the game. And he is just chilling, bro. I feel like he's having a great game now. His BKB is actually on his way too, so T1 looking pretty solid here, guys. And the double damage is going to be there onto Miracle as well. So this is looking very good for all the T1 fans out there. Poloson is going to jump right into Bloodseeker here. Is it going to be enough? Looks like Abed is most likely going to die off here. Eclipse is actually going to be enough to hit off Abed, and Abed would be dying. Another great skewer here by In Your Dream is going to secure another great kill here, as Shadow Demon is actually going to die off. It looks like LC is going to be the next target here, guys. This is a 1-to-1 feed. You know, just have it, man. I'm just gonna chain feed you, dude. It looks like the taunt of In Your Dream is actually making works, right?
Don't look too scared of Radiant's top
Oh no, it's not double click. Taunting is definitely not double click, right? Because as we could see from the player perspective, he was actually his console was actually there. Like, he wanted to go back in for the taunt. He's actually gonna die off there, so it's proving to be okay for now. You know, it's not going to cost him the game, but it's looking pretty solid here for T1, guys. 12k gold lead. They even won the previous fight without the RP here. So T1 looking in a commanding position to close off the series 2-1 as it stands for now here. 26 minutes into the game. I would disagree with you. Thompson called in your dream. I don't want to play with this kid on his stream.
And over here,
That's the thing, right? That's the thing. I think that Tom play was a bit lame, if you ask me, right? I mean, if you're playing in a very competitive game, like let's say if it's I don't know, a major or a minor, right? Like you will never see a pro players doing that, right? So maybe that was the reason why. I'm sure Thompson has played with him in pubs, right? Because Thompson was in Malaysia back then. He have probably seen Thompson making all these kind of taunt moves and all, and I think that might has actually cost his game. I'll never know. But Vayne is actually going to jump in now. He's actually going to spot out Joe Cam here. This is looking like a easier target here, but then do remember there is a Crimson Guard, and then the RP is actually going to land as well. Another great play there by In Your Dream. Is it going to be enough to kill off Berserker here? It looks like it's not going to be the case. Miracle is actually just barely going to make it here. The Aegis is just going to expire now. I don't know if it's going to be enough though. I bet it's going to die here. This is looking very good for T1, guys. Fino Crazy, thanks for the sub, bro. Really appreciate it. And TNT is going to get caught as well. In Your Dream is in a dominating streak, guys. This is looking like a high ground push here. There's no Fortify here on Cignal Ultra as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, I mean wards, man. It looks like it's going to be a Rex here, right? 25 seconds without buyback for both players here. And this is actually going to try to do here. What the hell are you thinking, bro? Is it going to be enough though? There's no Bloodseeker and no Mask. Vayne trying to be a bit optimistic here. Okay. I think that would never be a move that I would make, right? Like, why would you want to go in as your Bloodseeker and Mask is going to respawn in like 3 seconds here? Slightly questionable there, but T1 will indeed be getting the middle Rex, and LC is actually going to buy back for probably a 4F kill, I would say. Is it even going to be there though? Like, this 4F is so tanky, man. Oh, and it looks like Jocam is going to feed the next as well. There is no duel. It's on cooldown for 40 seconds. So, great pick up there, but that actually forces the LC to commit the buyback there. It looks like Grims is actually going to die off here. It is going to be the case, and In Your Dream is actually setting up probably a position to skewer there. He does not have much mana for the RP into a skewer though. He only has one RP here, and let's see if he's actually going to commit onto this. Shockwave is actually going to be there to hold on to Vayne. Vayne will actually die back, and the Eclipse is actually going to get stolen here. I think Cignal Ultra will want to try to commit into this fight, right? I think Rubik is probably commanding the shot that they do have the Eclipse here, and they will most likely want to try to fight. And it looks like it is not going to be enough. Mask is not going to tank it through the Eclipse and the damage of Miracle here. And it looks like Abed is going to get caught as well. He has no buyback here as well, right? Yep, he has no buyback. He's actually short of 320 gold here, but he will actually be fine here. The disruption is actually going to be just enough to save him off. So, well done there. Is it going to be enough though? Like, is it going to be enough for him to hold the game? I mean, that's the point, right? Like, why would he do on Augur? But honestly, I felt like he didn't really have anyone in the region. Like, I think Cignal Ultra didn't have any region at that point, right? That was one of the mistakes really, that they are actually fighting without vision. That's number one. And second, they actually just went in to do Augur there. So I think that is two mistakes for, I would say, Cignal Ultra in general. Like, they were here, there was no wards around, you know. Like, they have no clue who was behind the Augur Magi here. The duel is actually going to be landing onto In Your Dream, but it's not going to do anything but to actually give him the additional damage here. But it looks like In Your Dream is actually going to die without committing to the RP here. Is it going to be enough for Abed to actually hold off the fight here? It looks like it is actually going to be just barely enough. The Heaven's Helper is actually there as well. It is indeed going to be a GG here. No RP is even needed, guys. No RP is even needed for them to close off the game. This is how far they are from this whole particular war already. 25k and it is going to be indeed T1 going through the next stage here, defeating Cignal Ultra, and very well played there. And Duiki Ferdile. Yeah, I hope I pronounce it correctly. If I don't, I apologize for that. But thanks for the sub, bro. There you have it. Game number 3 going on to T1 as expected. Obviously, they are the favorites coming into this series here. But Cignal Ultra was showing signs that they are actually a top teams as well, right? They were playing pretty well in game 2, and I just felt like in this game 3, it was just a bit too hard, right? I felt like 4F played a very well itemization here, guys. Please, you know, if you really want to win some MMRs here, do build up these kind of items, man. You know, Crimson Guard, Mechanism, Assault. Dude, this is offering as well. This is a very key items here, man. You know, it's very rare to see people having this kind of itemization, right? MP is the one that is usually, you know, having the Hex, Deso, and the Maelstrom build. You know, all those kind of the greedy builds that you will see in pops. But 4F proving why he's actually the pro player here. He's actually gonna build out a very fantastic itemization here all around. So there you have it, T1 against Cignal Ultra. That's about it, guys. I will be closing off my stream, and I will be going live again later for Fnatic versus Boom ID ESL1 Birmingham 2020. So do stay tuned, and for those who are here who are not subscribed yet, please do drop a subscribe to stay notified when I go live later on again for the Fnatic versus Boom ID game, which will be happening in about 2 to 3 hours time. So if you're not subscribed yet, please do drop the subscribe. And Mato JRZ, thanks for the sub, my friend. Thank you so much for the sub. And what's your MMR? That's my MMR. I'm actually a divine player now. MP play with the team, good item choice. I felt like it was very good when he's always around and LC. Like, this is something that I felt like 4F did very good, as in he's always TPing or always around LC. So LC is not going to land a proper duel, because the duel damage is not going to be enough when MP is around, right? When MP is around, offering is there, alright? The heroes that is getting duel is going to have some lifesteal, that's one. Secondly, he does have additional physical block damage from Crimson Guard as well. So this is the reason why I felt like 4F for me is the MVP this game. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Inojin played fantastic as well, like how he farm and how he just plays his lane and stuff. But 4F building all these items here really, I think, secures T1 the series here. So yeah, thank you guys once again. Thank you Tonic Vlogs and the others, Marto, Mobile Legends streamer as well. Thank you, bro. I'll see you in Boom versus Fnatic. Indeed, I will see you later on as well. For those of you who tune in, I really do appreciate you guys supporting. And as of now, I will be closing off my stream. I will be seeing you guys later on again, where Fnatic is actually going up against Boom ID in the ESL 1 Birmingham 2020. I'll see you guys there.
Can go without it much longer.